Welcome back to Syberia. We need to do several things. Most importantly, we need to get money for these two people who will not help us move the barge till we give them the money until we open the gate. Alrighty. So, what? No, 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 no. I'll go that way. We also need to get rid of the ghouls, but I'm trying to think. This could be a waste. So in case this is a waste, I'm going to do a little time-saving maneuver. We're going to save the game at this location. We're gonna... Where's return? There's return. We're going to go see if I can grab that mammoth doll, because we want to give it to Professor Dude in a little while. And if we can't grab the mammoth doll, then I'm going to use that save point to save having to climb all the way back here. We should be able to, because we read the book about the cuckoos and the grapes, and the game froze for a split second right there. And actually, if we learned about the cuckoos, we can, or the cuckoo grapes, we can also go talk to Station Master. Maybe he'll be able to help us. What's this? Why am I here? Oh, right. I was busy talking. I forgot what we gotta do. Alright, so please take this, Kate. Good, Kate. We'll take that, and we'll go show it to the Professor Dude when we head back there. But first, I think we need to go talk to... Can we talk to Station Dude? Yeah, we should be able to do that. So we can go talk to the Station Master about the grapes. I think we can do this now, at least. Or do we have... There's a... Possibly we also... you know what? It's so close. Might as well try now. And then if we can't, we'll go talk to the Professor Dude. And he will point us to Station Master. But hopefully we don't have to do that. So, Station Master, would you be so kind?
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you, miss?
We want to talk about the grapes.
Where might I find some forest Sauvignon plants, please?
No place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff's from the Amazon.
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well informed about which mysterious faraway country it comes from.
Oh, well, Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea, it's all the same to me. Gotta go. Gotta work.
Whoa. You
Wait,
left fast.
don't go. You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
I don't think so either. So we go chase him down and we go talk to him again. We confronting suspects. Even though this is not a mystery game. He's over here. He just decided to climb up these two ramps to make us walk to him. Which is fine, because it benefits. We gotta go this way anyway. Hello!
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
No.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
Alrighty.
I'm looking for a kind of little juicy berry. You don't know where I could find some?
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berries, not even forest Sauvignon.
Funny you should mention it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forest Sauvignon.
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants, they're all the same to me. And we don't grow none of them here.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book, which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually cultivated here, in the famous Baruchstadt University aviary itself.
Well, if it's in a book, then don't believe everything you read, miss.
I don't know why, but I don't think you're telling me the truth.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grape? Go ask your Professor, what's his name, Pons, the paleontologist.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossils.
Fine then.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Baruchstadt, miss.
Yes, thank you. For nothing! So, let's go see the professor dude. All the way back in the university, they made this area just a little too big, in my opinion. So it takes a while to go from the station back to the university, and then back to the station, and back to the university, and then back to the station. Because of that, it's a quite big area, even though really there is not that much to this place. Well, this still beats following Momo. Momo like Kate. Momo show secret to Kate. Ugh. Climby, 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 climby. Why does Kate have to be so slow? Alright, so here we are in here, and then we go this way to the professor dude.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again.
What is it you want to know, miss?
This professor's actually quite nice, so it doesn't bother him at all that we're talking to him.
You wouldn't know where the forest Sauvignon plants are kept in Barkstadt, would you?
Why do you think there are Sauvignon plants here?
I read about it in a book at the library.
Try going to see the station master. If such a shrub exists, he will have a better idea than anyone.
It's actually he who sent me to you. I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes, yes indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake, that's all. Nobody tells me anything here, and maybe you should ask the rectors. After all, they are in charge of the university.
All right, thanks.
That's good, because we gotta go to the rectors anyway.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Alright, so, while we're here, let's give the professor dude
Do
the
excuse me,
mammoth doll.
Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again. Professor, I have brought you something that should be of interest to you. Look.
Oh, what have you got there, then? Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this is Hans' doll, is it not? Yes, of course it is. How on earth did you... Oh, my God. It's in my hands. It exists. It really exists. Please do excuse me. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
You see? Your Hans and my Vorarlberg heir are one and the same.
This is incredible. After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear? Oh, I must waste no time. I'm off to my laboratory. I must study this carefully. May I borrow your treasure a moment?
Well, actually,
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very afternoon I shall deliver an impromptu lecture to my students about this very object. If you are interested in Hans Vorarlberg, then it is essential that you attend.
do you think so?
Obviously. Give me your telephone number and I will call you the moment my lecture begins. I will return you your doll at the end. You have my word.
Alright, and he's gonna walk off to his laboratory. Right in here. Whoa! Slam doors on face, eh? Alright, so while we're in the laboratory, we're gonna grab some items. Like that. It's a cylinder, we'll go back to the station eventually and listen to that. It's so far away though that it's inconvenient to do right now. Let's see here, we got some stuff we can grab right here. Chemical. I think that's it. Oh wait. You gotta grab that too. And there we go. Now let's see if we can we take that? I don't think we can.
I don't need that for the time being.
No, we don't. Alright, so let me just make sure we don't have to talk to the paleontologist Professor Dude anymore. Nope, we don't have to talk to Professor Dude, which is good. So let's Let's move on out of here. Kate, you're so slow. Alright, so let's walk. Walky walk. Walk, 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 walk. Walk, 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 walk. Come on. Oh my gosh. Go. Up the stairs. And talk to these people.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem. Everyone has little problems now, you know.
They are kept to oneself, and they don't stop the world from turning.
Nor trains from leaving stations.
Oh, so friendly, aren't you? Well...
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Barockstadt.
You see, miss, the Amazon Forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Difficult, but not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
Your garden? So, there is a garden in Barockstadt?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the paleontologist got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
And it would be good wine indeed, my dear colleagues, would it not?
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our heavy responsibilities.
We would wait impatiently every year for the arrival of the year's produce.
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care, and finally, the pleasure of tasting is yours. If I'm not very much mistaken, gentlemen, you have a minor racket operating here.
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
We never said that. That's not what we said at all.
We were talking in the conditional. You know, with ifs and woulds.
So, what would happen if I had such a hunch?
You would have to keep it to yourself, of course.
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep it a secret. It would only be a small local concern, producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right. Nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined. So, we can't count on your discretion, can't we?
Don't worry, I have no intention at all of getting messed up in anything.
Now, give me some money.
Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while. I could work for the money.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves. A collegiate decision must be taken.
I hope that we are not indisposing you in any way.
That was fast.
Why not?
If it helps us get rid of that train.
My word, that is a fine idea.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
A unique piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working again.
With pleasure. What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step. You are going to have to be resourceful.
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in Barakstadt, and it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating instructions.
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
I hope that I can show myself worthy of your faith in me, gentlemen.
Well, my dear colleagues, one more university matter nicely tied up.
If you say so.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Tea time
Already?
again?
My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
Alright, so now we can go to the station master again. And the station master, when we tell him about the rector, said he will gladly help us out. So let's just hurry up and go. What this game needs is a jump map. In particular in this place, it would be much appreciated. Kinda stately, because you got so used to Sherlock Holmes versus Austin Lupin having that nice jump map made things much simple. Otherwise, it'd be lots and lots of walking. Alrighty, in here. And up here. Come on, Kate. There we go.
Excuse me, station master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
No.
No?
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
Good. Because we want to talk to you for a long time.
You have been playing with me, haven't you? You knew very well there were forest Sauvignon berries in the station garden.
No, not at all. I've never seen your Sauvignon things.
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You've all got a nice little smuggling racket on the side.
Smuggling racket? Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there. It's just a little on-the-side thing we got going, that's all. It's just for ourselves. Hey, honest.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation of this fine university? The authorities should be informed of this.
But we haven't done anything wrong. It's not a crime.
Can you open the gate to the garden, please?
Sure. No problemo. Right away, miss.
Yeah. Nothing like a little bribery to get what we want. Alright, let's follow him. Walkie slow, Kate. Here we go. Come on. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Saturday and I won't be long. Gotta walk away, gotta walk our way. It's Saturday and I won't be long, 'cause I hit...
There you are. Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just mum's the word. There is the reputation of the university to think about. And I have superiors, and I have to do what I can.
I understand. Don't you worry.
Thank you, miss.
You're welcome, Mr. Smuggle Station Master person. Do we really have to watch him walk away? Apparently. Get in there, Kate. Alright, so here we are in the garden. Very lovely garden. Quite simple, but very lovely indeed. And the Sauvignon berries can be found right here. The big obvious place. And what do we... Oh, do you need more?
I don't need that for the time being.
Nope, we don't need that for the time being. So, we have the Sauvignon berries. You may remember there's a bunch of annoying cuckoos. Cuckoos who are blocking a little ladder. And we need to get up said ladder, so we're going to use... I like the book suggested. We're going to use the Sauvignon berries from... to scare the annoying little pests to sea. Well, not all the way to the sea, but close enough. We'll get them out of our way. Here we go. There we go. Drop them right there. Just like, we're walking to the berries, walking to the berries, Alright, you silly cuckoos. Now you're out of our way. You can climb up here. Ever so slowly. Ever so slowly. There we go. Oh, so much climbing. And here is the cuckoo birds, or cuckoo eggs.
Impossible to reach it.
What do you mean impossible to reach? It's right there. But we'll just grab it like that. Alright, we got the cuckoo egg. And so we can take it to, I believe, Station Master. Or not. I don't know what we can use this cuckoo egg for. Alright, so let's get out of here. Oh, what's fast? I think the fastest way is just to take the giant stairs. Now that I'm clicking for it, yes indeed, that is the fastest way. Because otherwise we gotta watch Kate do a thing on the train. There we go. And then over this one.
Yeah, miss, please, excuse me.
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstanding. I brought you a bottle of wine. Barakstadt Sauvignon. Very good year. Let me know what you think.
I'm very touched. Thank you.
Good luck on your journey, lady.
Thank you.
We can't drink it, unfortunately, so we'll never know what it tastes like. Not that it'd make much of a difference for me. I live in America, and you have to be 21 to drink. Now, if I were recording this in Mexico, on the other hand, their age to drink is 18. Well, anyway, enough about that. Let's just get back up there. And that cuckoo egg can be used in this mechanical doohickey. Spin around, that way it's faster, I believe. Well, it might be equal time since Kate decided to walk that one instead of run. There we go. Scale is balanced. Turn the wheel. And walk inside. And climb down the ladder. Pull this lever. Very mournful sound. I'm not sure why the university rectors enjoy it. And this game is nice. Kate leaves as soon as she does that, so you don't have to leave. Ugh. The violins are starting to drown out the actual music, which I would much rather listen to. So violins, stop. They won't stop. Hurry up, Kate, get inside so we can enjoy the soundtrack to this game. And not that hideous violin playing. Oh, unless of course the music decides to get louder, then we don't have to kind of drown it out itself. There we go. Alright, so let's go tell the university dudes we took care of the problem. Give us the money. Alrighty. Hello, rectors.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem. Everyone has little problems now, you know.
They are kept to oneself, and they don't stop the world from turning.
Nor trains from leaving stations.
Yeah, whatever. Give me the money.
Gentlemen, I have managed to repair your university bandstand.
The bandstand is playing again. This is marvelous news.
We are really very grateful indeed.
Yes, very grateful indeed. We will look back on your visit with much fondness in our hearts.
And now let us in turn honor our word. How much is it you need, miss?
$100, if it's not too much to ask.
We agree to grant you the aforementioned sum, miss. You may now leave with your train.
We will gladly leave as soon as we figure out how to get out of here. How convenient that you have the $100 right there and what sounds like pennies.
And while we're on the subject, when will you be leaving?
Yes, because now you should relocate your train as quickly as possible.
We're gonna leave right now.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Who has
Already?
3 tea times in one
My
day?
word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
Yes, thank you. Alright, so, let us go pay the peoples, and we can begin moving the train and get out of Bergstadt. Probably next time, because looking at the clock, we are almost out of time. We probably have enough to get there, maybe give them the money, and then we'll figure out what the next part of the game is about. So let's go in here. Oh, the melodious sound of the bandstand again. Alrighty then. Hoop-a-doo. Down the stairs. And down this long path. Come on. There we go. Alrighty, peoples. Here is your money.
There you go. Here's your money. I've checked it. It's all there.
You're gonna look at it. There he goes.
Ah, thank you. Not difficult get dollar. See? You are a real businesswoman.
I'm not the only one around here.
We pleased to do deal with you. Now, you open lock or we no help you.
Why didn't you manage to open them? After all, you don't have to be a genius.
Ma vorbat pensiero esto, di kleine madam. No se sei Morales non comprendo, en allora kaput en andere bordel. Zirs war moi. On boom telefonieren, kaput.
My husband say instructions complicated. No understand manual. My husband angry. Very angry. Oh, now telephone broke. Kaput.
Now that is annoying. what are you gonna do next?
We wait repairman.
Well, I don't have the time to wait. I'll have to go have a look. There must be some way of releasing the opening mechanism.
Take key. Sailor always need key for lock.
Alright, so they'll throw the key over. Maybe. There it goes.
Okay, thanks.
We'll pick up the key because Kate won't do it, and if you don't do it now, you might forget it's there. So it's kind of hard to see, even on this display. Alright, and we'll pick this up next time. See you guys then. Before we end things off, you were probably wondering why there was a bit of a delay between me making commentary after the guy's lecture. Well, the truth is, while he was talking, I pulled out my iPad, which I had with the walkthrough on it, plugged my headphones in, and decided to watch a video while I waited. And here's the video I chose to watch. Yeah, I've got great taste in entertainment, don't I? Just cue the end slate.